Hello everyone, and thank you very much for clicking on this video. My name is Jay Gombach, here in the virtual showroom at Porsche Centre Calgary, and with me today, a car that needs very little introduction. We have a 2018 Porsche 911 GT3. Now, this car is the 991.2 variant of the car. So what does that give us? That gives us the 4-liter naturally aspirated flat 6 engine that redlines at 9,000 RPM. This particular car in front of me, we did buy in and ran it through our certified pre-owned program. So the car will come with a 6-year extended warranty from the in-service date. This car currently has just a hair over 3,000 kilometers, so obviously there wasn't a ton for us to do with the car, but just based on time, we did complete the major service. So it got some new plugs, new filters, brake flush, just getting everything ready for the next owner, so they have nothing to worry about for at least a year with the servicing. So let's talk about this car a little bit in front of me. GT Silver Metallic. One of my favorite all-time colors on any 911, but it just looks perfect on the GT3. And then we do have the black and Alcantara deviated stitch interior with the full carbon bucket seats. So excellent car. And this particular one in front of me is the manual transmission. I don't think it gets much better than this. I have been in the industry for a few years now and have had the luxury and opportunity to drive a bunch of fantastic cars, Porsche or otherwise. And I have to tell you, this car to me, the 4-liter, the manual transmission, is as good as it gets for a car in the city. Now, yes, this is a bit of a track weapon. You do hit 0 to 60 in the low 3 seconds. Top speed of just a hair under 200 miles an hour. But what I like to talk about when I talk about this car is just how good it is on the streets. It is a driver's car. You hear a lot of cliches like that. But the thing that really caught me off guard the first time I drove one of these is just how comfortable it can be on city streets. I was expecting a very stiff car, lots of bumps, maybe teeth chattering like some of the competitors. But no, this car, even with those carbon seats, you can daily drive it. I have seen a lot of various people with different heights, body sizes, and all that fit super comfortably in those carbon buckets. If you haven't seen it yet, we did quite a funny video last year, I believe, where I was getting in and out of those carbon bucket seats. Mind you, I had a little bit more weight on me at that time, but pretty funny nonetheless. But once you are in them, I do find wide shoulder, narrow shoulder, tall, short, they're absolutely more comfortable than you would think. So that's a total plus as well. So back to the car, yeah, 500 horsepower, more than enough for the streets, obviously, and enough for the track as well. I find that 500 horsepower with a lighter car like this one to be a perfect kind of balance. And of course, revving that engine up to 9,000. So again, I have had the opportunity to do that, but it is a little bit difficult to do in the city. It has been over a year now, but I think you're approaching, well, you are basically breaking every single speed limit at the top of 2nd gear. So it is kind of difficult to ring it out, but trust me, as soon as you get there, it's music to my ears. Right about 5,000 RPM, I think, is where the engine really starts to sing. And then it just keeps going and going and going and going. And just when you think it's time to upshift, you're still only at 7,000 RPM and you have 2,000 to go. Just an absolute brilliant car. Unfortunately, we don't offer test drives to just anyone in these cars, but if you do find the chance, you have a friend or come by this one, and the experience is fantastic. So there are a few other extras that have been added to this particular car. Again, like I said, those carbon bucket seats. Another nice one to have based on your driveway and things like that. This is a very low slung car, obviously for aerodynamics and everything. So this one has been equipped with the front axle lift system. I do find that comes in handy, again, more with angled or steep driveways. You can get over the odd speed bump and things without it, but it is nice to have just in case. Little things we added to this one: luggage net system. That's nice to have in the passenger seat. Fire extinguisher under the passenger side as well. That's always a nice touch. For your listening pleasure, this has been equipped with the Bose stereo system. Again, just rev it up. Best music you can get anyway, but it is there in case you're going on a road trip or something like that. Another really nice touch that I like on a lot of our vehicles, when you open the door, we do have the carbon fiber illuminated door sill. Just a nice little greeting every time you open the door, so that's nice as well. Did forget to mention, these are of course the 20-inch GT3 wheel on the car, but these ones are in the satin aluminum, which is a very nice contrast with that GT silver metallic paint. So all in all, a great package. Inside the car, the parts that are not carbon fiber or Alcantara are the full leather, and this one does include the full deviated stitch package. There are a lot of areas that have been given this stitching on the door, the dash, the steering wheel, the armrest, and it is a nice light stitch, which gives you a little bit of contrast inside the car as well. So it is a comfortable place to be, even though it is more race car oriented. Like I said, very comfortable, and does have a lot of the luxuries that you would want in a modern car as well. I think that's it for me today, folks. Again, my name's Jay Gombach. It's been a pleasure chatting with you. Please come on down, take a look at this car in person. Thank you so much for your time.